dark. No.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? Thanks for tuning in. This is CTM Sports back in this thing.
Yeah. After
How's
dark.
everybody doing tonight? I know it's after dark, man. It's been late, man. I've been studying, man. People been cutting his grass. And man, speaking of grass cutting, man, I was cutting grass today at the zero turn, and was had a good pace. And
mm
man, the belt that go around the transmission, cause
mm
zero turn, the belt first it stretched. I put it back on. I was like, I'm gonna try a little bit longer. That mother went
mm
ahead and popped, man. So
mm
whew, I gotta figure out how to where to get one at. Then I think to put it on, you gotta take so much stuff off, like pulleys and stuff, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
I gotta run it by the
Yeah.
head, run it by the leader, see what they think, man. Cause they may be like, man, it's too old, man. You ain't fit to do all that.
Yeah. Cause you don't know which way it goes.
I found a video though.
Yeah.
That
Oh.
dude did it. He showed you how to do it. You got to take out the pulley and all that.
Yeah.
But with that being said, though,
Mm.
man, what's going on with our leaders? Not that they're not even a leader. What's going on with our black greats, man? From our community, man. What's going on, man? How they giving up on us, man? How they going to the dark side, man?
Nah.
Let me show you a
It's.
video, man. Let me show you a video, man.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just proud to be on this team. I don't know why. I don't know what we're supposed to be doing, but I'm here to serve, and I'm here to serve you. Okay, so I'm gonna do the best I can for as long as I can. Thank you very much. Nobody like him. I'm
Oh man, what's up with LT, man? Up there on Trump, man. Everybody been going there. You know Willie D would go at you. You know it's crazy.
Like what it if that's not is that all he said?
Nah, I don't know if that's all he said. I don't know if I can get in trouble if I try to play like I think Trump trying to do some kind of thing with like fitness and he invites athletes and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like Triple H, LT, some other people like that.
Mm-hmm.
And some people just like, why are you even in the same vicinity with this dude? You know, after all the stuff he's been saying and stuff. But because you know Jim Brown, before he passed, he was had a photo op with Trump. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? And people was giving him grief about that,
Yeah.
about being with Trump, and that was a
I,
whole nother spiel.
I don't know.
Just wonder, man, like our black greats that's in the community, are they starting to give up on the community, man? Or you think they just
I don't know. It just depends on who they are. You know, it's always a catch 22 to everything, but and
yeah?
you know they not
Cause
privy to everything and have a full
but
understanding.
see, if you're not privy to it, why you up there doing it? That's what I'm saying. I think he probably doing it for money or something. He not
Nah.
understanding the full severity of it. I don't think he care about perception though. To be honest, I don't think he can care either way. I think he probably was cool with Trump before Trump was president too. When he played in New York, I
Mhm.
can see him being in Trump Towers doing who knows what
You
with
know what I'm
Lawrence
saying?
Taylor. But
Yeah.
people got to realize that dude had relationships with a lot of people before
Lot
he
of people.
became president.
I'm talking
And
about
like I said,
80s and 90s.
I don't think Trump is racist. I think he's using it against him. And
No,
this is my opinion. I think he's just using it against him. Just
I
like
think.
people are going at Hulk Hogan and stuff. I mean, it's a
Mm-hmm.
lot of people going at Hulk Hogan, bro.
I,
For
I,
good
I,
reason. I mean, I get it. I get both sides of the coin.
mhm.
Like I didn't know he was an informant when he was wrestling. He snitched on the Ventura. We tried
Yeah,
to make a union for wrestling. He went and told
yeah.
Vince, and he shut it down.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Self preservation is something else, man. I'm not
Yeah,
making excuses for. I'm just telling you, man. Like
it's just
I think
something else.
people don't. People. I think people are hypocritical because everybody has a good side and a bad side, right? It's just some people's stuff get out more than other
Mm-hmm.
people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And people forget, but just because your stuff hadn't been exposed, but you going,
You,
dump on Hogan. You know what I'm saying? You
you
got every right to
gambling.
do it too, but I'm saying, but when your time comes, you take it? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I'm talking about.
that's why you have to be careful because everybody be
Yeah.
like, you can say bad stuff about everybody,
Mm-hmm.
but you know,
When your time comes, cause we all
and
gonna mess up. It's just hard. It's
man,
hard to go through life and not
you
make
already
no
messed up.
mistakes.
You already
Yeah.
messed up. It just you know some things that's really not that big, but it's gonna be a big deal. You know what I'm
Yeah, for regular people, but I know like that dude who do the hood news. Every time he get in trouble, boy, they blast him on Facebook, bro. The
saying?
dude who got that channel,
Yeah,
blast him, man. But
and he put his on there. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
It's just
pretty crazy.
like I ain't go. That's one of them things. Like with Hogan, I didn't go into full, research mode because it's not that
I
important
mean, you
to me.
don't have to. Everybody has a good. I mean, like we think about race. Everybody has either probably said something or done something that's probably like immoral or kind of crazy at the same time. You just never got caught doing it. Whether you joking about it, whether you joking about it with your friends or something like that. Everybody do it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying
But
like it's
yeah,
just like when dudes trying to tell dudes about how to treat women. It's like, I mean, I ain't gonna say every dude did it, but I'm saying it's probably a high percentage of dudes then dog a woman out, but then smashed and not committed. You just smash and dash. I guess that. It's like a high percent. That's like 40, 50%. You know what I'm saying? Probably.
I think it's a little
Depending
higher
on
than that.
where you grew up in. Yeah, I believe you. I'm trying to be fair because people saying I be too hard and critical. So um, but and I'm talking from then a person who has done it, and that's why I tell young boys don't do it. But what I'm saying, it ain't worth it. So one thing to learn about,
Mhm.
we can learn from, not dump on it, but learn from it. Gilbert Arenas allegedly involved in a gambling ring. The thing I learned from this, you got to be careful who you associated with, who is associated with you. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you can have too many friends, you don't know what they doing, but because they tied to you in some weird way, you can mess
Mhm.
around and get caught up in it too. Happens all the time,
Yeah,
especially when you high profile and you got money and stuff. Yeah,
yeah.
somebody
I
will give
think
your name up to try to get out of trouble.
I think they
What you about to say,
reeled it
bro?
in. I think they reeled it in too fast. They reeled it
I
in too
think
fast.
dude gonna snitch on everybody. Yeah, they probably did, but he's snitching on everybody.
Like, what is there to
He
snitch
telling on
on?
everybody.
Like, what is there to snitch on?
I mean, I don't know what was illegal. I mean, allegedly they said he run like a gambling ring. He was involved with like Ukrainian mafia, some kind of mafia, something like that.
You
May
see,
not be Ukraine, but it was some kind of mafia, something like that.
you see it.
And he had like it said it was like a they said it was elaborate, like he had a big mansion. They come there play poker. He had girls being like companions and stuff. It sounds too good to be true, but I can see it because you talking about dudes that got money, so they do a lot of crazy stuff that regular people just
Yeah,
can't do. You know what I'm saying?
you reeled
So
it in too
can't
fast.
put it past them. I can't. I ain't gonna put it past them. But yeah, I I think the hard part is in situations like this, you ain't gonna never get the whole truth unless somebody really rat. But what I'm seeing now, man, news and stuff, and people saying stuff is the truth, man. Is all it get covered by so much other stuff. You never really get to it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and that's
So,
that.
because,
That's
like I
why.
say, even with that Diddy situation, what's really the truth, right? That's the
Mm,
hard part is getting to the truth. You probably ain't gonna ever get there. You know what I'm saying? Because there's so much stuff in between. You know, fact
nah,
opinions
but
and the truth. So,
yeah, but truth is, like I know you don't do it, and I don't do it either. But everybody knows, like we all then been around it. Like Man, people shoot dice or play poker
Oh yeah,
for money
yeah.
anytime. And anything
But when you
that's
dealing with that much money though, somebody coming to the
rich,
game with like half a meal,
yeah,
half a ticket, you know what I'm saying?
listen, that
Cash.
what
I
they tell
mean, yeah,
you.
that's a whole nother
What they
level,
tell
man.
you.
You playing
No,
around. Yeah, that's what
what
I'm
they
saying. But
tell you. What they tell you. Somebody lost and got mad.
oh yeah, 100%. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. And then
You know?
somebody like Gil talking crazy to you, man. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying?
Knowing he
Because
talking
you know,
big
in the
crazy.
hood when this happens, somebody get killed. In the hood, this
You
happens, somebody
see?
get killed. You know,
You
somebody,
see?
yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Like
Yeah.
it's a
A lot of
catch 22 to it all, man. But yeah, it's
oh
just
yeah.
like, and you can't just like, hey man, I'm gonna snitch on the mob, no, or mafia or whatever. And it's not
They
even
they
that.
start throwing jail time at them. I know they said the max they can get is 5 years. The max they can get is 5 years.
Man, man,
That's what they're
listen,
looking at. If they even, but they probably get a slap on the wrist though. You know what I'm saying? Probation or something
uh,
with the little
like,
wrist, the little ankle bracelet.
and I want
Yeah,
people to understand is, they taking down the big names right now. They taking down the big names,
yeah. It's
and I
hot.
want,
It's definitely hot. It's hot in
and
the
I
streets right now.
like
Yeah.
the money that they getting. Like, it's always gonna be a little flirt. That is a plan. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? What?
You know, when you
Which?
got too many friends though, man, something bound and crazy to happen when you got so many people that you associated with. It's
Mm-hmm.
hard because you don't know what each of them is doing when they're not around you. You know what I'm saying? When you got that, you got
Yeah.
15, 20 dudes you rolling with doing stuff like that. They not around you all the time. You really don't know what they doing when they're not around you. You could be setting up a whole little snitching ring, we're coming in
Yeah.
with a wire and everything. You don't even know.
Whole time.
So
Yeah,
even at your job for regular people who you deal with at work, you gotta be
Mhm.
careful who you associated with at work. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And
You
that's
think
that.
everything cool, you find out they've been stealing for 10 years and you don't even steal, but because you talking to them all the time, they'll mess around and associate you with them. He's like, man, I don't do none of that. You
Yeah,
know what I'm
but
saying? So,
that but when you green to stuff like that, of course it's gonna happen.
oh yeah, when you're young, you green. I would say, man, as you get older, you got more experience. Yeah, you definitely gotta be smart. Like when you be around certain people, because you might they might not right out tell you that they do those kind of things, but they got certain tendencies, you know what I'm saying, that you see like, wait a minute, I know, somebody to steal. That's the kind of tendencies that they got, you know
Hmm.
what I'm saying? That they show you know what I'm saying? Kind of like playing sports. When you
Yeah.
playing defense, you kind of know they're gonna go left. They always gonna go left, you know what I'm saying? So you kind of guard them. You got to force them right. You know what I'm saying? This ain't no different. Just in life, just an analogy. Same way we're dealing with people. You just never know. You know what I'm saying? People got their own little tendencies and patterns, and they don't even realize they have tendencies and patterns. We all got them though. So
Yeah.
the next one is Shannon Sharp got fired from ESPN.
Mm.
And what I want to tell anybody listening to this, how it generally goes when a person gets hot in the streets. You're on your own. Period. Care how much you think Stephen A's his homeboy, he not gonna do it. He not gonna cover him. He not gonna say I stand 10 toes with him because he'll lose his job.
Mm.
And a lot of y'all out there talking like Stephen A should have stood in for him. If you was making 20 M's a year, would you risk that for somebody who made a choice on their own? Something he did on his own time. Matter of fact, he could have messed up the bag for the whole show. Luckily, he didn't.
Mm.
Well, a lot of people they say they would have done it, but they wouldn't risk 20 M's for Shannon Sharp. They would have said, "Man, you got to figure that out, bro." But
Mm.
generally, though, when you get in trouble, man, whether in the trenches, in the corporate world, even the family, a lot of times you be on your own, man. I don't know if
Mm.
it's just a community thing, but just how it go, man. You got yourself in it. You got to be a man and get yourself out of it. You know what I'm saying?
Crazy.
I don't expect if I get myself in the bind like that. I don't expect Peel to like yeah, man. I'm gonna put my career on the line. You know what I'm saying? Nah, it's just how it go. When you a man, you make choices and decisions, and when you mess up, you gotta process through it. Just like a good decision, you gotta process through a bad decision too. And unfortunately, man, it just sucks because when you're a high profile person, man, everything's get magnified. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And then when
Yeah.
you settle, everybody else who been thinking about sue you be like, if he'll settle with that, I got something that I know he'll settle with. That's why they getting sued again, allegedly. Somebody suing them saying that she defamated their character, talking about them at an Usher concert or something.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
20 mil, 20 M. But yeah,
Boy,
man, most of the time, man, like Stephen A.
that money
Not gonna
is.
put his. What would you do? You think Stephen A. wrong for not standing with him, man?
if you if you right, yeah, you wrong.
Who? Stephen A. wrong?
If I know and I really fool somebody like that, yeah, you wrong.
Yeah.
Like it's so much of a
So you
money
saying
thing.
you would risk 20 M's?
It ain't
You risk
about
20
money,
M's. You work so
man.
hard to get because you know you've been working hard to get it. You
See,
risk
and
it.
that, man, money
I'm just talking
don't.
about a perspective that,
Yeah,
and
perspective.
then I
Money
bet you
don't
he
move me
knows
like.
some stuff. It don't move you, but it shows a resource that can help you do some stuff though.
Yeah, but it's all fine and dandy, cause that money ain't gonna get me into heaven, right? Right is right and wrong is wrong.
No.
Hmm.
But what makes it wrong? I'm just saying I'm trying to get people to understand your perspective. What makes it wrong when he's not? Is he accountable for
Now
what Shannon do?
he's not accountable, but if he's is brought up on all this stuff and you know it's false, they are false. Everything is you like, dang, and then they
That's
have
the
people
thing.
listening.
See, that's the thing.
You
Stephen
will
A. I
know.
think Stephen A. knew some stuff. He just ain't gonna say it publicly. I think he knew some
No,
stuff. He just wasn't gonna say it publicly though. But
no, but
yes,
even
because he
if,
he stood
like
up for Jay Z. Remember when they tried to sue Jay Z? He stood up for Jay Z. He stood ten
no,
toes down for Jay Z.
I would know. But I'm just saying, I'm just speaking on this situation. If I
Yeah,
eh, if I ain't did nothing, and people say, hey, not people, a person said, hey man, you did this, you did this, and you know you ain't did nothing, man. That's when you draw a line in the sand. Like I get it. Like, hey, we want to know what people do outside of us talking, or but some stuff you like, man, come on now, come on now,
yeah.
damn,
I think it was a
you know,
combination of
it,
getting caught on Instagram doing the Instagram stuff. Then he got the pills, the roast sparks. I mean, I think it just stacks on top. Like
you
it just was
see,
a bad situation, man. Like sometimes it was a bad
if they
situation. I
if
think
they
when
give
you
it,
in that
they
bit,
can,
when you in that business, from what I'm
mm-hmm,
seeing, the PR is so important. That's where the millions come from. I had heard an attorney say this. The reason why he had to settle this is because he's trying to get it behind him and he can get back to being likable and the PR
man,
because when you're not likable, you can't
man,
sell nothing. You know what I'm saying? That's
okay,
why people give you those deals because you in front of 100 million
mm,
people or people looking at your
everybody
stuff
know,
and you can sell their stuff. You know what
everybody
I'm saying?
know, if this ain't a assassination, a public assassination, I don't know what it is.
I think he kind of put himself in this situation too, though.
Man, come on now, stop it,
He did. He
man,
did.
stop it.
Man, we was young, bro. How many girls you met when you was younger that was spiteful, man?
How many?
When you young, when we was 19, 20, like getting out of high school, a lot of young girls, not all of them, but I'm saying it's a high percentage of young girls that are spiteful, man. Boy, we
We
just
knew
ain't had
that.
that kind of money to
Listen,
experience that, huh?
no, we. You don't have to have money to experience that.
I'm talking about as far as going to a civil case trying to sue you for
It's-
millions. That's what I'm saying.
that's the M's. You know what I'm saying? If that ain't
Yeah,
a public assassination, I don't know what it is. Because we never heard nothing bad about Shannon Sharp for the whole time he played football. Nothing.
but what I'm
Nothing.
saying is when you're a public figure, what I'm saying when you're a public figure, you have to be careful who you get associated with, man. You just
Public
have to. I mean,
assassination.
unfortunately, I'm not saying it's right or wrong. I'm just telling you how
I'm
it is,
telling you, it's wrong. Public assassination. They do
huh?
that to they do that to anybody.
Right, but what I'm saying is you have to think about that when you meet somebody. Like, what's this person's
You don't even have
intentions
to
and what's
meet
this
them like
person's
that.
motives? You know what I'm
You
saying?
don't even have to meet them like that. It's just in passing, and people they can be talking to somebody that you know. It's man, that
But
stuff
what
is
got him
so.
messed up was the details, though. Like putting a dog collar on her. You know what I'm saying? And do crazy stuff. I don't know, just crazy stuff. I
Man,
think that's what's the stuff that kind of. I'm just
man,
telling you,
people,
PR, public
people,
relations is a
if you
real
kink,
thing when you
if you
get to a
kink
certain
in the
level of money.
bedroom, that's your business. If you kink in the bedroom, that's your business.
But and they're right. But she made it public though. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
And I'm trying to tell
And that
you,
messed up. He took a PR hit for that.
yeah,
And
but
then when he went on the
you
offense,
see,
he leaked the information. That hurt him too, man. You know what I'm saying? That hurt him too.
you see,
What's the first thing attorneys tell you? Be quiet. Don't say nothing. Let me handle it. Your defensive team.
and you see,
That's what they tell you. I'm telling you what attorneys say. Be quiet. You have the
yeah, but
right to remain silent. Be quiet.
you
Let me
see,
handle that.
that's public what? That's public
What's that?
humiliation. It's public humiliation. Cause there ain't nobody gonna. What you do in your bedroom is your business.
Right.
It's your
But everybody don't
business.
think the same. When you are
Yeah.
when people see you as a money target, when people see you as a money target, they'll try to extort you in any way they can, bro. I'm just telling you, you know this, man. Come on now. And what's crazy, he older than us. He done seen it happen to many of his homeboys in the NFL and other people. That's the crazy part. If you really want to, take it to that level,
And
he knew better,
listen,
man. You know what I'm saying? He knew
is
better.
it like you can do certain stuff? So you just imagine if he got money and they doing it to him, and he ain't doing nothing but what freaky MF is do in their bedroom. What do you think?
Right.
And how do you even look at somebody that probably end up in jail because they like freaky stuff? Not the puff situation.
But but that's the thing. But see, that's the thing though. Like people know when somebody find out something that you do and they deem it that, but they know they can use it as leverage. The people
You
that
see,
target people, if
you
they
see,
find anything they can use as leverage against you, I'm just telling you how the game is played. I'm not saying is right. I'm telling you
no,
like you have
that's
to
that's
know
how I'm
this
looking
when
at.
you out here dealing with people.
Like that's how I'm looking at it. Like
He too old. What I'm saying is
the
he too
way
old to
the
be
way
green to this. That's what I'm saying.
it's not green to it because if two people are in a relationship, it's different between okay, I'm just hitting
Right.
it, but ain't nobody looking at it like damn that mother might have been she just got better. Damn. Oh, the Instagram live got got put out there, and she thinking I'm the only one. You see, it's like man, if they gonna do it to a public figure, a regular person ain't gonna stand a chance.
Right, but
And it's
they only
wrong.
gonna do
It's
regular
all
person
the way
who
wrong. It
got
ain't no.
millions. It's definitely wrong. I'm just saying, yeah. But
Mm-mm.
when you dealing with money and people know that they can
Oh,
sue you, that's the kind of game that's being played out here, bro. It's a man, it's crazy. They even told Michael Jackson, if you settle the case, everybody's gonna sue you. It's
I
gonna be like
know.
a floodgate. And what
I,
did he do? He settled the case, and it's just a floodgate of people suing him. You know what I'm
do you
saying?
see? Do you
Because now
see?
they know, oh, he'll settle now. Yeah,
So if he was a preacher, it'd been.
I'm telling you, from somebody that's studying law, huh?
You see what I'm saying? That's it's a
Well, how
catch
do you
twenty
avoid
two.
it though, Pill? How do you avoid it? How do you avoid it though? Can it be avoided
Avoid
though?
what? Yeah, but just be broke like the rest of us. You know what I'm saying?
No, no, no. I'm saying it can be avoided because a lot of rich people they do NDAs. They do
Man,
NDAs before you even get started.
come on now.
I'm okay. I'm just telling you what it is, man.
I
A
know
lot of
what
these
it
dudes
is.
out here got
Trust me,
NDAs.
bro. Bro, I know what it is. But do you? I wish people understand. Like, damn, I'd rather just be broke without shit than sit up there and have to. Anytime I have a conversation or anything with a person, I gotta make them sign a piece of paper. Do you hear
Hey,
how? No, listen. Do
that's a
you
part of the
hear how
game when you
crazy?
get to that level.
It's not part of no game. That
Right.
ain't real life.
Yes.
That's not real life.
No, it's not real life. It's the rich life. It's not real life. That's the life thing. The
That ain't even
Hollywood
a
life, I
rich
guess.
life.
I
That's
don't know.
that's not even real life. It's not even rich life or real life.
But we're not in that world. It might be your life when you're in that world, though.
Man, come
You got to
on.
be able to adapt to change, whatever your life changed to, whatever that lifestyle. I'm
You
not
see?
saying that
You
it's
know what I'm
unreal either,
saying?
but that's what it is. Sometimes things
Man,
change. If you don't adapt,
nah,
these things
nah,
happen. You got to
you
adapt.
gotta
Okay.
hold
Okay.
like, and that's where it all boils down to. It's some evil people out here in this world.
Oh, 100%. That's what
But
I'm trying to tell
but
you. You got to be able
and,
to discern it.
no,
You got to be able to discern it.
and I want you to understand this too. The ones that's evil, they getting praised for it. They getting praised for it. Like this, nah, you can't.
Yeah.
I can't let this slide. No,
What's that? Yeah.
like
But it don't
take
last
take.
long. They get praised
Like,
for it, but it don't last that long though.
it's it's lasting. It's forever.
No, I'm
It's
talking about you said they get
forever.
praised for it. But no.
They dudes like the ones that accuse Michael
'Cause
Jackson and all this
even when
shit.
we was coming up, even when we was coming up, how many girls want to talk to the good dudes? They wanted to talk to the thugs, right? They wanted to talk to right. They don't
Yeah,
want to talk to dude that work that had benefits. Nah, they don't want to talk to
no,
him. That's
they
boring,
ain't want to
right?
talk to him. And
Yeah,
guess what?
and they paid the price for it too.
And it comes full circle because
Yeah, it does. It comes
when I,
from everything. Yeah, that's true.
it comes full circle. So that's why I was like, I don't get mad or try to get even
Mm, me either. Not worth it.
because when
I
it's so many guys and well, it's so many men and women that fall into the cycle.
Yeah, they
So
get
many.
bitter with life. They this
Uh,
is my opinion. They get bitter with life. They have these expectations of how things should go, but y'all wasn't raised in the same household. Y'all don't go by the same rules. That's what people don't understand sometimes. When you meet another person, y'all don't go by. Y'all might have similarities, but y'all don't 100% go by the same rules. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to find somebody that has the the same principles and values that you have. You might have like y'all may meet on 5 of them, but y'all not gonna meet on all 10. You know what I'm saying?
And that's
But
that's
some
what
people get caught in that cycle, man. They think it's supposed to go this way, and it don't work. It don't work like that in real life. Yeah.
uh, and
Especially in dating. There's no rules to
and
dating. Ain't no rules, man. It's like rules
it,
of war.
it,
You know how they say it's
it
rules of
is.
war. Ain't no rules of
It
war when you
is.
go on the war field. Everybody
It
shooting at
is.
each other. No, it ain't.
It is. It's
You know what some dudes told us? We was in he
it's
went to
no
Vietnam. He
it's
said
no
it was.
rules, but it's laws to it. There's no rules, but it's
It is,
laws. You
but
know what I'm saying?
if it's nobody there to enforce the laws, it's get it how you live though,
Yeah.
right?
And that's the thing.
It's like you're not supposed to murder somebody, but who's there to enforce that though?
Yeah.
Nobody.
It is.
Don't who
It
who's
is.
there to enforce? Who's there to enforce?
You. Because you have a right.
Right, but everybody don't.
And
Like
you
I said,
know now you
I
have
just
that
said that
choice.
5 minutes ago. Everybody don't go by the same. Everybody don't go by the same rules though.
They do. They just got tricked off. Like
No, just like we was talking about when we was talking about Suge Knight on the Death Row movie when he mushed his cousin's face and he
mhm.
said people would say he made it right. He wasn't supposed to do it. Wasn't nobody there to enforce him to not do it, but he had to do what he had to make it right. Whether even though it was wrong.
Like
But
it's out that's why I always say it's a catch 22 to everything. Like
yeah, you're right.
it's tough trying to like trying to explain this the
Like I
best
was gonna
way.
tell you about the Vietnam guy, right?
Yeah,
You know what paratroopers are. You know what paratroopers are, right?
yeah,
People who jump out the plane
yeah.
with the parachute onto the battlefield. The rules are you're not supposed to shoot at paratroopers. You're not supposed to while they're in the air. Now
Mm-mm.
when they land, but guess what? You know what he said? He jumped out and he heard the bullets whizzing past him.
Mm-hmm.
And we said, I thought there was rules. You're not supposed to do that. And you know what he said? Guess what? When you're on the battlefield, ain't no rules. It's survive.
Yeah. Because
Period.
because the
Because who you
person
gonna
that led
tell? You in the middle of war. You gonna call you in? You gonna call you in and say, hey man, they shooting at paratroopers. You in the middle of a battlefield. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, because the person that led them didn't understand the art of war to begin with. You only go to war unless you really, really have to. Everything
But
can
that's the
be
thing,
taught
to
them.
really, really have to part, everybody
No,
is different, man. On the really, really have to. Like some people,
no,
me and you might say, man, he ain't worth shooting, dude. But somebody else said, no, I got to shoot him.
and that's the thing they don't
Unfortunately, I'm just telling you
understand.
how the mindset is,
They,
depending on where you at.
the
Right. And
mindset
I'm not saying
is,
they don't. I'm just saying,
you see, like it's okay, but once you realize, like,
yeah.
damn, like, is it justifiable? It might be, but in the eyes of two,
Yeah, but in the court,
if
it
it's
ain't
if
legally.
it's
It ain't. It may be
no, no,
justifiable street in
because
the trenches, but
yeah, because it's just certain things. But in all actuality, nobody nobody wins when you go to war.
nah, nobody
Nobody.
wins. You're right. Nobody wins. Nobody.
Even if you kill a person,
But
you still gonna
right,
be. It still ain't gonna change nothing.
right, exactly. But when you tell somebody that's angry or somebody that's been ripped off, and you know the rules of the trenches, if somebody rip you off, if you don't do nothing about it, now the flood ain't gonna open. Everybody gonna rip you off,
Mm.
right?
You see, it's the catch 22.
Right,
It's
exactly.
always been that. Like we can spin it 2 or 300 different ways. But the Lord said what? Not the Lord, but turn of the cheek. Uh, do unto others
I'm
as you want
saying,
done
I'm
to
telling the
you.
kids, just don't even get involved. Don't even get
Oh,
involved with it.
you
If
see,
you can stand it, don't even get involved with it. Huh?
you see, you ain't got to be involved in nothing.
What's that?
You don't have to be involved in nothing. It's just, but let them tell you you're just a casualty of war. You don't have to be involved in nothing. They wasn't involved in nothing. It's just a casualty of war when it comes to this stuff.
Now,
Nope, that's why.
now I understand the casualty part. If you living in the trenches, no, if you
Mm,
living in the trenches, you get hit by the stray or something like that. I get that part. I'm
no,
saying
no,
you out there putting
cat.
in work. You make the choice
Mm-mm,
to put in work.
mm-mm. You just an innocent bystander. That kid is going to school, and
That's
then
what I'm
you
saying. Get
be
hit innocent. You
no,
get hit by the
no. You going to school, but your cousin friend is beefing with somebody else, and they was like, "Yo, oh, yeah, I did see them over there. Now I'm about to kidnap him, kill him." You see, casualties of war.
right,
Nobody wins
right.
when war, and
Nobody
that's what.
wins. And that's why I would, and that's why we telling kids don't get involved because that kid can be just
Uh,
like what you just talked about the cousin. The kid
it,
could do that, and he don't realize he's setting his family up for failure. You see what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. Don't get involved. It's not
and
worth it. That's all I'm saying.
what I'm saying is, you ain't nowhere near involved, but you got to know your shit. Oh damn!
Yes, yes,
Listen,
yes. I'm with
you ain't got to be involved. But if I know my cousins, sisters, brothers, and friends is in this type of lifestyle, I got to be smart too, right?
you. Yep, 100%.
That's all. That's all I'm saying. It's like I ain't got to be
Right.
directly involved, but damn, I got to keep my stuff on me too, cause I'm nowhere near involved.
And
Nowhere near involved. I'm just
right,
a
and that's the
regular.
part like well, I would say with the parents or the family, like raising kids in the trenches, man. Like that's the stuff. Like they pretend like it don't happen. Like they think your kids are not gonna be affected by it. You know what I'm saying? That's the
Man, you
unfortunate
be,
part about living in the trenches. You know what
bro. And
I'm saying?
listen, and
One
I
that one family member can make it hard for everybody.
and I want people to understand it. Just because it's just not people in the trenches. Them good neighborhood. That's where the dope is flowing through. But people don't want to talk about it. They won't talk about it. Like, no,
You know,
you
I'm talking
think,
about like
yeah, like it's always just because you're in a bad neighborhood. Hey, man. Oh yeah.
the trenches is not necessarily a bad neighborhood. The trenches can be in the suburbs
Yeah.
too.
All right,
It's
man.
not
It's
just
been.
reserved for the bad neighborhood.
Hey, boy, the cocaine came through the good neighborhoods. By the time it got here, it got cut by 3 times. You know what I'm talking about? And y'all excuse my language because I can't talk right anyway. But yeah, man, it just so much. It's the levels of it is so much deeper. Like I can't explain this stuff in like a 20-30 minute session, but it's just so much deeper. Like
And that's
way
what I'm
too deep.
saying. When you come up with these things, we got to make topics off this. That's the kind of stuff we need to make
Uh,
topics off of. Cause I'm with you. I'm with you.
like it's
I'm
just
definitely with you.
it's
And, that-
way too deep for like
and that's the
anybody.
thing about this, and that's what I'm saying. Learning about life. It's a thinking game. Learning about life because there's so much stuff you got to think about that you can't even think about all of it at once. It's overwhelming. You can't think about all of it at once. You know what I'm saying?
And
Just like
that's
um,
go ahead.
go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, go ahead. I'm just listening. I'm finna go to the next slide.
Um,
But Thinking
it
Game
goes
podcast on Monday. Make sure y'all check that out.
uh, for real though. Like like I just don't see it no more. Like when I was like probably like first, second grade, you know how you read like five or
Yeah.
six books, you get a piece, you get to
Hmm.
go to Pizza Hut, get a personal pan of pieces. You know what I'm saying? It's stuff like that.
Yeah.
Even though
Yeah.
kids today, a personal pan pizza ain't nothing to them no more. Cause they'll get a two large pizzas on Friday.
Man,
Eating that.
what? But the thing is, though, the thing has changed. Is number one, teacher salaries versus cost of living. That has changed. And number two, it ain't too many places where Pizza Hut is no more. I mean, what? I think
that
what is it? A Pizza Hut in Southwest no more? I think it's gone. I think all of them gone.
it ain't one in Southwest.
It ain't too. It ain't too many Pizza Huts floating around no more. I think
And
the last one left. It's a Mexican restaurant now over there by. And then, man, while we talking about Southwest, right? That Phillips 66. You know how long that Phillips? I was telling my wife, you know how long that Phillips 66 been there
yeah,
for,
yeah.
and they never
30,
did no improvements. They
30,
never did
maybe
no improvements.
40.
They never did.
30, 40 years
They never
easy.
did no improvements to that place. They probably thought they was just
Easy.
gonna ride it out. It's gonna be their retirement plan. You know what I'm saying? And the whole
And the nigga,
backside of that mother fell down. Was it a storm that made it? There, somebody hit something.
man,
Was it a
cause
storm?
yeah, cause
Do they know
y'all
what
was
happened?
yeah, I was out of town.
Yeah, we was out of town. Yeah, we was out of town.
Um, what knocked that down? It was a storm,
Oh,
but
somebody hit it.
no,
Oh, okay.
it's it wasn't even just a crazy storm that knocked it down. It was a
Yeah.
probably like a 5 to 7 mile wind per hour,
Wow.
just that quick. I was like, damn. And some storms came through there. It wasn't even.
Oh yeah.
I promise you, bro. It wasn't even that strong at all. I was like, I know you like,
I just telling the wife like they've been there forever. They never really made
oh,
any improvements. They
yep,
rode them up till the wheels fall off, pretty much. You know
yep,
what I'm saying? Like an old
yep,
box Chevy. That mother was like an old box Chevy, man.
yep,
And the front end fell out from under that mother.
yep,
I said, man,
yep,
I don't. I said it's been the same way for years. You know what I'm saying?
yep,
They probably was making all profit, maybe hiring workers at minimum wage. You know what I'm saying?
yep.
And just
Easy
trying to
40.
ride it out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Easy.
You know what I'm saying?
What I say is, I know 30 for sure, but an easy
Yeah.
40.
Yeah. So,
Well, 30 possibly, but an easy. Yeah,
yeah,
whatever.
boy. So, thinking about that money, right? Micah Parsons reportedly wants out of Dallas. Is he out of
Mhm.
pocket for demanding more money? You know, Jerry Jones don't like that. I think
Mm-mm.
he's asking for too much money. I don't too much care for all that.
Mm. How much is he
I think he
asking?
just want to get out of Dallas. I think he want to get out of Dallas, man. I think he don't like being in Jerry Jones' shadow. That's just part of being in Dallas, man.
Don't blame Dallas.
But he want to get out of that though.
Uh,
Huh?
it, it ain't Dallas. Because they love him in Dallas.
What do you think it is?
It just goes to show.
No, I'm talking
You
about the
know what I'm
Cowboys. I'm
saying?
talking about the franchise.
I know it. That's what I'm saying. It just goes to show.
That's why I like players more. That's why I like players more than I like teams. This is why I don't like teams. I just like players. You know what I'm saying? More than I like teams. You know what I'm saying?
I
Now I
like
like Jerry
10.
Buss. Jerry Buss was a cool dude. Jerry Buss
Yeah.
was a cool dude.
Yeah.
I mean, I understand
Yeah.
your perspective. I get it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just a
Yeah.
different dude. I just think
That's
different.
that. Hey, that's why they push
But it
Genie
ain't
out
too many
too.
owners like Jerry Buss.
That's why they push Genie out too. They
I
push
think
her out.
Jeannie. I don't think Jeannie really wanted to be an owner for a
Shit.
long time. I don't think she really cared for that kind of stuff.
Shit. I'm telling you, she wanted it.
Why she sell it? She sold it though. They didn't push her out. She sold it. She chose to sell it.
No, she sold a piece. She
Right. That's
still
what I'm
got
saying. Right.
she done made enough,
She
but
still majority
like
owner.
not majority. Like her piece is pretty good. It's
Oh yeah. All right.
damn near yeah. Like she damn near ran this mug, but like Jerry kids they can't run that organization and he ain't gonna sell it. And he's gonna have to die
I'm
before
with you.
he's gonna have to die. But I get it though, cause that's his baby. You can't be mad at somebody. You can, but you can't.
No,
That's his shit. Like he
no, you can't because a lot of people just don't understand. A lot of people don't understand what it's like on that side of the fence where he's at. When you have
I get
something
it.
that's making
I,
you billions of dollars a year,
I get
you
it.
don't sell that. You don't sell nothing like that. You know what I'm
It's
saying?
not
I mean,
his
that's the stuff you trying to get to.
like
Now, I think how he got there, I think that's the part that they don't talk about. How he
uh,
got to that point where he could buy it.
it's
That's the part
some
that
good.
they don't talk about, or they don't. The secret sauce, you know. Say,
Yeah, it's a secret shit, but like I'm telling
yeah.
you, the money that they gave Dak, like I ain't counting nobody's pockets. Never do, never, and don't give a fuck about nobody's pocket. But it's certain players that y'all didn't learn the first time. Okay, now whoever son go to, y'all better be hopeful he don't go to a Philadelphia Eagles or
That's what the Eagles receiver, AJ Brown said he said he wanted to be an Eagle. He told him, or he kind of hinted to it, like he wanted to be an Eagle. They're not gonna trade him to the Eagles though. That'll be crazy. That'd be stupid.
listen,
But
listen, boy, these kids, man, them kids, they didn't made a nice little bit of money, and this is
most
where,
teams don't trade it to their rival though.
mm, and this where I'm trying to get people to understand this though, because if you still thinking about uh 99 to 2000 uh 13 14, you're gonna be lost. Listen,
Oh yeah,
first of all, they making more money in college before they get to the pros. This is the kicker part about it, because that's you can't control nobody. You can't control nobody that's on the scholarship getting endorsement and has a chance to be a pick in the NFL draft. You can't tell them nothing. It's a good thing and it's a bad thing. The good thing is
yeah. You know,
it
how you
it
look at
must
the coin? It's a two-sided coin for sure.
boy it must if me being athletic could give me just wait till people get an athletic scholarship, do good. But you know what? I'm going for nursing, doctor, maybe even trade
Yeah, 100%.
because it's certain stuff that you can do while you in a real university. You know what? And you pick that stuff up.
Matter of fact, let me pull. I'm gonna ask you this slide. I'll ask you this slide real quick. Let me pull it up real quick.
That's forward. That's
Let me find it
forward
real
think.
quick.
That's forward thinking. Like
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. We got to get our kids, man, to forward
it-
think like
that's-
that. It's like some kids don't even want to think that. It's like, nah,
no,
man,
they
I ain't
no,
doing
they
all that.
thinking
Like,
it.
nah, you need to be thinking like that.
Listen, Mike, they thinking it. But everything I just said, like man, we'll talk about 10 years from now. And you like, damn, that what people were talking about. I was like, yeah, that's what I was talking about. I was like, man, if I can go to school for
But I'm,
free
but I'm
off my
saying,
athletic ability, get everything that I wanted for free. Only thing they say, hey man, just don't get injured.
man, just have a strategy too. Have a strategy. A lot of times, we don't sit still long enough to even write down a strategy because we always moving around. And that's one thing I want to get kids to do too is make out a strategy. Like I want you to sit down and see this on paper. Like you want to do an athletic scholarship, what does that commitment look like to have an athletic scholarship? You know what I'm saying? What does that look like? How much
Yeah,
training do you got to do? What you
it,
got to
it,
eat?
and it,
Discipline, do your homework. What does that look like? You know, just to see it on. Sometimes you would just say, I hear what you're saying, I do it, but you don't really visualize like how
yeah,
much it takes to really do that. You know what I'm saying? To be great.
yes, and
Because they
that's
don't realize when you go to college, it's a lot of good players in college. It ain't a lot of great
yeah,
players. It's a lot of good
yeah.
players, but you got to be great to go to the
Listen,
next level. You know what I'm saying?
as long as you got that scholarship, guess what? As long as you got that scholarship, guess what? Free.
But you got to perform though too to keep that scholarship.
Listen, everybody ain't gotta
That's the
make
thing too.
millions and millions. Everybody ain't gotta make millions and millions of dollars.
They
Cause this is
don't.
how the
I'm not
world.
saying you have to. I'm saying maintain. But with a strategy though, you can maintain what you have so you can maximize it. That's what I'm saying. You can maximize the scholarship, what you get for free when you got a strategy. That's all I'm saying. You can
Yeah,
maximize it because you already know what your strategy is. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. And I'm speaking for the point, the 0 points. You know what I'm saying? The 0 points, like, cause everybody ain't gonna make it to the NFL or NBA. Cause you gotta be a
Yeah, but you can have a
cyborg.
strategy for life.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and that's
yeah,
what
you definitely got to be a
only,
cyborg. Yeah,
and that's the only thing I'm saying is like, if sports is gonna get me in there, hey man, that's all that matters.
and that's what I'm saying. If you're not a cyborg, you have to work even harder to make sure you maintain yourself. You see what I'm saying? If you're not a cyborg,
Yeah.
you definitely got to
Oh,
eat
yeah.
right. You definitely got to work out extra. If you're not a
Listen,
cyborg, you know what I'm saying?
yeah, listen, because what you're saying is like, what you're saying is exactly what all the ones that understand it, they already doing it. They already
Well, I'm
know
saying we
like
have to tell all kids that like if we had a center of kids was coming there, I would tell them like even if you don't know if you're not a cyborg, I'm saying even if you are a cyborg, you'll be that much more better. Plus, you're a cyborg. If you're not a cyborg, work on you. Make sure you take care of yourself, man. Health is, man. Your vitality is so important. You know what I'm saying? So, because we
and
seen this, some dudes they go to college on a free ride and they blow their knee out, and you lose everything. You don't get a scholarship no more. They sending you home.
mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That happens too. You know what I'm
and
saying? And you have to
and
be able
that's
to
what
prepare for that. Like if that happens,
yeah,
what's your strategy? You know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
yeah. And that's why like um I always stress it. Everybody know. Like boy, books come first. Like the sports is secondary. Like this I'm smart than mug. Y'all might not believe it, but I am. I really am.
No,
Like
I believe it. I just think the environment. Matter of fact, I can put up this
it's
slide, man.
changed.
Let me ask you this question real quick. I'm probably do it on the podcast too.
Yeah,
Hold on, let me
that
pull it
shit
up real quick.
changing,
I meant to
boy.
ask you
Like,
this, but I got lost.
man,
Environment, man. The environment sucks the life out of you, man. It sucks the smarter because you using your intelligence to survive. Using your intelligence
yeah,
pretty much survive. That's what I'm trying to tell you. That's what I had to do. Like
yeah.
psychology. I don't want to do psychology, but when you grow up in the hood, psychology is real. You have to
It's the
know how
best
people
part
think.
of
You
it.
know what I'm saying?
It's the best part of it, but and that's how you you be talking to older people. They be like, "How old are you here?" Man, I ain't no 7 years old. Like,
So
dang.
five factors. Five factors. We're gonna talk about this on the
Mhm.
podcast Monday. Make sure y'all check it out. Five
Yeah.
factors that hinder inner city youth. This is socioeconomic disadvantage and poverty,
Hmm.
educational disparities and limited opportunities, neighborhood and environmental challenges, and social and systematic barriers.
Yeah.
Those four.
And yeah, and but you got to break it down for like
Like
the
socioeconomic disadvantages, like middle class,
yeah. That's
like
what I'm
what, like
saying.
say middle class,
Break it
and stuff like
down
that,
for
depending on where you are. This is what we're gonna do
like
Monday. I'm not gonna do it now because
yeah,
we'll be on here for a whole nother hour. But I'm saying
yeah.
just
Yeah. I
yeah,
trust me, bro. Like, hey,
yeah,
we had to talk about this shit offline. But I'm telling
yeah.
you, like when it come to talking about certain shit, like you got to give a conversation, and you got to give a B conversation, and a C and a D. Cause when them tests come up, it be a trick. It be a trickery type stuff. It really do. I'm like, damn. But if you don't know nothing, hmm,
Then the last slide, right? Tom Brady talks about the challenges of being great, the cost of being the top of anything in life. Like he was the top
mhm,
quarterback in the league, and he was talking about how
mhm,
his wife was telling him
mhm,
she wanted him to come home. He was like, "Man, while
mhm.
I'm at the top, I'm trying to, cause you ain't gonna last for a long time, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's the tough part. Some people don't understand that. Like Rob Parker, that was on Fox Sports, said she was selfish. You know what I'm saying? Because he was like, you knew what you were signing up for when you married him. You didn't marry a dude that worked at Walmart. You know what I'm saying? A cashier. You married a star football player. You know what I'm saying?
And
And
it's gonna happen, bro.
what's that?
Like for any I know most of the listeners are a little bit older, but
Yeah,
um when it come to you know sports or just
in
books,
life. Yeah, in life. Yeah.
life in general, it's always something you got to give up to get everything that you want. And I want people to understand this. Like I commend people like you and quite a few others, including myself. Like it be time that we had to give up. Like it, not all the time, but it happened for those that don't don't really see it, especially men, because men and women, but especially men that work a regular job and then have to go to a part time job just to provide because they have to live with their mistakes that they made.
Yeah.
Or women that they like, damn, I messed up. Accountability, it comes into play. Damn, I messed up. But then when you talk to the person that you probably had a kid with, and I mean, really have a deep down conversation with 'em, you'll realize like, damn, the trauma bonds you. But a sorry
It only
person,
bonds you if you're not healed from it. It only
yeah,
bonds you if you're not healed from it.
a sorry person is a sorry person.
Because some people won't even admit that they need to get healed from trauma. You know what I'm saying? Even though they go around causing a warpath, but they won't even admit it. Like, you know how many older cats, man, like, older elders just
Hey, all day.
grew up in trauma and they just passed it down, you know what I'm saying? They won't even admit it. They just take everybody through misery, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I get what you're saying, trauma bond. I do get that though.
Like when I really have a
It's
chance
real.
to like really break it down, like it's so serious because you can be with a person, love them, take care of everything for, 'em, and that person really might not be for you, but it might
Yes.
be, but it might be for you at the right time.
Yeah, man. Life is a ministry, man. That's why it's important to learn what marriage is from that standpoint. Because really, as a man, when you marry a woman,
But
you pretty much saying this is gonna be my ministry. You know what I'm saying? Whether you want to or not, that's what you sign up for. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't have that kind of mindset to serve and minister and be a leader in your house to your marriage, it's not gonna work.
marriage,
It's not gonna work.
listen,
Like you might have to minister this person through their trauma, whatever their trauma is. You might have to minister to them. You might not directly talk to them about it. You might just love them in a different way that they haven't experienced before, and you can change their whole outlook on life. Like that's how you can minister to somebody. That's what I'm saying. Like
yeah,
you know, and like say the cost of being at the top. Like even people don't realize at jobs. Like if you work in IT, like you were cutting grass. Like the people don't realize cutting grass to be at the top, like what it takes to be like that. I mean, when you cutting what do you think the max a person can cut in one day? Like as a team, what do you think the max could be?
as a
Like cutting
team,
your I guess it's based on the area you live in though. I know in
as a team,
Texas because it's more area to do versus Little Rock, but what do you think about
no,
10, 15
nah,
yards in one day? And you
nah,
had a team of five, something like that?
as a team, it all depends on the area.
Right. And that's what I'm saying. Like
Um,
the what people don't realize what it will cost you, like physical wise, mental wise, and
uh,
resource wise, like money wise, like equipment wise,
me,
mental wise. It means all five of y'all gonna get up at like 6 in the morning. It's no issue.
me,
Y'all on the same page. You know what I'm saying? It's a cost to come with that. You know what I'm saying?
like me personally, if people listen to what I'm saying,
Yeah.
we work smarter, not harder, and
Oh, one
that's
hundred
all.
percent.
And that's what everybody out. Well, that's what the old head said. Man, you work smarter, not harder. But listen, in order to work smarter, not harder, you have to go through those hiccups.
Oh, 100%.
Hi-
Experience,
Hold,
right? Gain
hold on,
experience, right?
my bad, because I can't talk right. But hiccups, you got to go through the hiccups. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
that's experience. Yeah, gained
Yeah.
experience. 100%.
But like, I can't speak for everybody else.
No, you're not. You just saying it from a perspective, right? I can't either, right?
Like,
I can only speak from my experiences, right? Like, let's like when
yeah,
I used to cut grass. When I roll up on a person's yard, I haven't even cut their grass yet. I can already tell the pattern that I'm gonna cut it. I can already tell like edging it and stuff is how much of an edge I'm gonna have to do because I ain't never edged a yard before, so I'm gonna have to bring it all the way back, kind of like cutting hair, the hairline and all that.
yeah, yeah.
You can kind of tell how much work it's gonna take to
It
really
is.
get it done. You know what I'm saying? Um, but when you got a team though, somebody that all they do is edge and weed eat, somebody all they do is cut, somebody all
No,
they do is the hedge trimming. It make life so much easier. Like Even
Yeah,
now, while I'm in the church, I got a couple of dudes now that help me out. One dude do the weeding, I do the cutting, and another dude do like the blowing or something. I mean, we'll be done like 30 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Like an hour, no more than an hour. But when you're doing it by yourself, it may take you 3 hours
mm,
because you got to cut, you got to weed eat, and then you got to blow. You know what I'm saying?
listen, and that's why I'm trying to get people to understand. Like everything you just said, 100% facts. Why? Why is it 100% facts? Because everything that I build is to. It's kind of like they. I don't want to say it like God complex, but it's like, listen, just excuse me. This is what I know that this is gonna be. You want it right or you want it done halfway.
Right. 100%.
Like people not understand. Like this ain't just happen overnight. Everything that we do in life, it didn't happen overnight.
Mm-mm.
Nothing. And I know it like I know people probably like people don't know what you're talking about. You're talking like they get talking in circles.
I don't think so. I don't think that, though. I think you're actually breaking off your perspective, man.
Yeah. But
I don't think you're talking in circles.
if people really pay attention to it, like I'm not like everybody else. Like I watch certain films and everybody was like, man, I didn't see it. Like when one of the biggest things, like what's the show that's about, not the show, but the movie that's about to come out. Uh The Conjuring. And everybody was like, man, what are you talking about? You see,
Mm-hmm.
that's it's a different type of level of like that stuff that people have to deal with.
Mm-hmm.
Because if I told you I had a dream about you in 1999 and it's 2025, I was like, damn, I remember that. Hey, everything's coming into place. Like CTM
I just
is
want kids
bigger.
to know that it's a cost, man.
Yeah, yeah, CTM is bigger than
Mhm. Go
this.
ahead.
Like I'm telling you, I might not be able to one. Well, I might not be able to say, hey, this is this. But one thing about it, two things for sure. When I leave this joint, man, hey man, put you in position. Hey man, talk to them kids, man. And not only will you be able to talk to them kids, talk to them without, cause you ain't judging them. You be able to talk to them and just really listen and then talk to them. Let them talk for about 20, 30 minutes, but no interruption. Like, man,
Why aren't you talking to him too? Up here, all right. Do you still go up there and talk to him?
shit, and been doing it.
That's what's up.
That's no, that's the thing. Like, no, hey, they don't call me by my name.
All right, guys, we
They-
figure ready to get off, man.
yeah,
Ready to get
go
off,
like,
man.
hey,
Yeah,
say that.
that's about to lose. All right, guys, figure ready to get off, man. Before we go off the rails, man.
Yeah,
No, man, you want to start a Patreon, man? Y'all can join the Patreon, man. You can really talk, man.
hey, boy. Yeah, we go deeper.
Take a lot of setup, man. But man, I ain't finna do it, and ain't nobody gonna join though. That ain't gonna make sense.
Yeah,
But
but guess what?
but I
Guess what? What? Hey, hey, Mike.
what's up?
What? Hey, we'll see you next year. Cause it's gonna be different next year. And we begging. But okay. Yeah, they get out.
All right, guys,
Y'all
we
go
finna get up out
hey,
this
y'all gonna
thing.
be begging. If you don't wanna sign with CTM, you know, let's say.
You stupid, man. All right, guys, we finna sign out this thing. Catch you on the next one.